Good afternoon. I'm here with Mr. Takashi. He's the president of Mitsubishi Motors Middle East and Africa. Hello.
Hello, nice meeting you. Thank you very much for coming.
First, I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to speak with you.
It's a great pleasure.
I'd like to ask you about the performance of Mitsubishi Motors in the Middle East and Africa in the last couple of years.
Oh yes, we hit the peak sales back in 2015, and at that time in the Middle East the market was booming. But in the coming years, like 2016 and 2017, market has been contradicting. Having said that, we are now recovering in 2017, and market share in Gulf countries are recovering, and we are even showing maybe nearly 1 point market share improvement in the region.
You're getting 1 point market share improvement in the region. That's great. I'm seeing here the Eclipse crossover, the new vehicle that you're introducing. I believe this is its first debut in the Middle East.
Yes, that's right. Eclipse is a quite well-known name in the United States for so many years as a sport coupe, yes. And we determined to get advantage of the name because this carries a certain flavor of sporty coupe.
Yeah, so it has the flavor of the sporting coupe and the new crossover segment.
That's true.
Can you tell us about the engine options of the Eclipse?
What options?
The engine options.
Engine options. For GCC countries, we have 1.5 downsized turbocharger.
1.5 turbocharged, and how many horsepower does it have?
Horsepower will be 110 if my memory is correct, and then torque is much stronger, even more than 2.4 liter engine.
You're saying it's 110
if my
horsepower?
If my memory is correct, let me double check this.
Okay.
Right? We'll see. Yes.
Okay. And the torque, you do not have the numbers, but you're saying it's a fairly high torque vehicle. That's great. And any idea when we're expecting to have it in the market?
Start of sales is expected around February next year.
February in GCC.
Yes.
Any chance we know when it's going to be available in Egypt?
Egypt will be more or less the same timing. Maybe 1 month, 2 months is different.
Okay, so we're talking about March, April tops. That's great. Any idea about pricing?
Pricing will be very competitive in the same ballpark of this SUV, of this size of SUV.
Of this segment. Okay. Anything else you want to tell us about the future plans for Mitsubishi in the region?
This is the new generation compact SUV, and we have a similar SUV in the pipeline, which will be rolled out in the coming years.
Bigger or smaller?
Either way, both bigger and smaller.
You have others that are bigger and smaller than the Eclipse?
Yeah.
Great. And we talked about the offline about the Pajero. You're planning to keep it for 2 more years.
Yes, we have not yet determined how long, but I can say it will be continued for a couple of years.
Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.